This is Carson TV News, your capital city news source.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for this week's edition of Carson TV News. I'm Courtney Bloomer. Our top story today. Last Thursday, a ruling by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals overturned the ban on gay marriage in Nevada. Carson City residents Mary Baranovich and Beverly Sevick led the fight to legalize gay marriage in Nevada by filing a lawsuit in 2012 citing the Equal Protection Clause of the U.S. Constitution. The first same-sex marriage license in Nevada was issued last Thursday, right here in Carson City. The weather will be changing this week, with strong winds moving into the area on Tuesday. The National Weather Service in Reno has issued a fire weather watch for our region. Due to the extremely dry weather that's been impacting Carson City and the surrounding area, please exercise extreme caution and minimize fire risk. To protect your home in advance of fire, be sure to have plenty of defensible space, observe burn restrictions, and take care with off-road motor vehicle activities. Carson City has been gearing up for the upcoming election with a number of candidate forums and activities. Early voting starts here in the capital city on Saturday, October 18th. Here with more information about voting this November is Clerk Recorder Alan Glover.
We are just starting the election season for 2014. You may have noticed that with the increase in the commercials that you're seeing on television. We have a number of dates and some information we think may be of importance to you as voters. Friday, October 10th, those of you who applied for an absentee ballot and live here in Carson City will be receiving those. We are putting them in the mail that morning, so you should get them hopefully on Saturday or possibly Tuesday. Remember, Monday the 13th is a holiday. You can still register to vote in the office or online until the 14th of this month. It's a Tuesday. But if you're going to do that, you do need to bring in your Nevada driver's license, because we need to have you prove who you are and where you really live. Early voting. Over 52% of people in Carson City early vote as compared to voting on Election Day. That starts on Saturday, the 18th of October. All of the information about the times and dates for early voting are contained in your sample ballot. It will close on Friday the 31st, Nevada's 150th birthday. Best time to come in to early vote is really midday during the middle of the week. That's when we have the least amount of people in to vote. We've made another major change in voting in Carson, and that is we only have one polling place now. That is at the community center on the corner of Roop and Williams Street. Then people no longer go out to Fuji Park to vote. One polling place is all we have. And I think that will go a long ways in also making it more convenient and easier for people to vote. Now, Election Day is obviously Tuesday, November 4th. And the polls open at 7 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. And again, a good time to come and vote, if you can do it, is midday. That's when the least number of people come in. We'd like to say that we think you will enjoy having the electronic poll books. And one of the reasons that it makes it go so much faster is your sample ballot has a barcode on it, and we can scan that and bring up your information automatically, and that way we can activate your card. We can also use the barcode that is on the back of your driver's license. So if you want to do that, if you'll show us just the back of your driver's license, we can scan it. Your information, which is all correct, we'll confirm that with you. Your name, your address, and your precinct number. It activates the card and eliminates any human error that might occur in there. You simply go into the voting booth, vote. If you have any questions or problems while you are in the voting booth, stop. Signal for one of the assistant team leaders to come over and help you, because we're there to try and make the voting process the easiest and best experience you can have. So we look forward to seeing all of you on either November 4th or during early voting at the courthouse. Thank you.
Want an easy way to save money and time? Food editor Amanda Long introduces us to Bonnie Betts and her dream dinners in our food segment, brought to you by Chive Cooking and Adele's.
Good afternoon, I'm Amanda Long with Carson TV News and ChiveCooking.com. We're here at Dream Dinners today and we're going to share with you what Dream Dinners is all about. So Bonnie, could you tell me a little bit, if somebody were to come in here and they knew nothing about Dream Dinners, what would you tell them?
Well, basically, we're a meal assembly store, and we help people to save time and money by putting meals together easily that they can put on their table that are healthy and quick and easy to make for their family. Okay. We have all the ingredients ready to go. We have the recipes for them to follow, and they come in, they follow the recipes, it's all the fresh ingredients, they put the meals together, then they take their order home. It's designed to be put in the freezer. And then at home, they just pull it out of their freezer and cook it up fresh at their convenience. So it's still cooking from scratch. We just take the grocery store and the chopping piece out of the picture.
That sounds really easy. So you can just come home right after work and dinner's halfway made for you. All the prep work is done and everything's together.
Most of our meals can be made from half an hour, and that's from refrigerator to table.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. We have a 3-serving size and a 6-serving size. The 3-serving feeds 2 to 3 people. The 6-serving feeds 5 to 7. So it just depends on the family dynamics and people's appetite as to how much leftovers you want. A lot of our single gals will do the 3-serving, cook once, eat 3 times. Families of husband and wife, they'll do the 3-serving and they've got leftovers for lunch. A lot of our single guys will do a 6-serving, and that way then they've got a lot of leftovers.
A whole week.
Some of the meals come with a side, and it'll have it right in the title of the meal.
Okay.
Whether it comes with almond green beans, sometimes it does, or rice, or a pasta, or some kind of a potato. Other meals, they just come with just the main entree itself.
Okay. Do you have desserts?
We have desserts. We have a guest freezer that people can add on to make it a complete meal. So if the meal does not come with a vegetable or a potato, you can purchase those and add on, and that way you don't have to go to the grocery store to make the complete meals.
How many meals are you making each trip?
The minimum is 36 servings. Able to order 12 meals, whether it's a 3-serving or a 6-serving, because we figure you're going to do Dream Dinners 2 to 3 nights a week. And that's going to take you out about 4 to 6 weeks.
So you have one session where you do 4 to 6 weeks of your meals.
Right. And you put them in the freezer at home, and then you come back in about 4 to 6 weeks and restock.
Oh, very nice. Do you guys have holiday options? Do you do holiday dinners?
We do. We have a full Thanksgiving dinner in November. So we have the turkey and all the sides. The whole meal can be done in about 3 hours.
Wow. Wow. That's impressive.
Yep. Our session times do vary. Every week they're a little bit different, but we do have some morning sessions. We have mostly evening sessions, Wednesday, Thursday nights, Friday nights. We have a couple of Saturdays a month. And if you click on View Menu now, you'll be able to see all the photos of our menu entrees on display for this month. So we hope to see you soon.
Carson City Senators' fall sports action continues. Here's the sports roundup for this week.
The Carson High girls soccer team defeated Bishop Minogue last Tuesday 2-1, but lost Friday to the Tigers of Douglas High, also by a score of 2-1. The boys soccer team defeated Minogue as well last week, coming out on top by a score of 6-1. Then Friday, the Senators trounced the Douglas Tigers 8-1. In tennis, the Carson girls team was eliminated from the regional tournament by virtue of a 14-4 loss to Douglas High, while the boys dropped their playoff match with Spanish Springs 10-9. In volleyball, league-leading Bishop Minogue beat Douglas Tuesday night to remain undefeated, while the Senators swept Galena to take over sole possession of second place. This led to a showdown Thursday between the top 2 teams. The Miners won the first game handily 25-16, but the Senators came back to take 3 of the next 4 sets to win the match and move into a first-place tie. Both Carson and Minogue have records of 9-1 with 6 matches remaining.
New development continues in Carson City as part of the economic recovery. Soon, Carson City Smith's customers will be able to redeem their fuel rewards points at a brand new location. The new fuel station in front of the William Street Smith's is under construction. When complete, it will be the 2nd location in Carson City where fuel points can be redeemed, joining the current Get-Go location on Roop Street. Many people seem to think there isn't much going on in Carson City, but that simply isn't the case. We have a wide variety of thriving small businesses that call the capital city home. In her Hidden Gems segment, Darla brings us a closer look at two downtown businesses with a lot to offer. Bell Book and Candle, located on Rice Street, has a wonderful array of products perfect for October and that popular holiday at the end. And then we'll take a look at the Artisan Store at the corner of King and Division Streets.
My name is Emily Brown. I am Mama M from Mama M's Bell Book and Candle in Carson City. We are at 113 Rice Street, which is 2 blocks north of William off of Carson Street. We are a unique boutique. My mother, Robin, and I run the store together, and it's kind of a combination of a metaphysical shop slash hippie shop slash gift shop. We have gifts for literally everyone of every walk of life. Lots of metaphysical items, from your incense to your sage wands to ritual candles and things like that. Clothing, corsets, we've got some Halloween goodies in here right now. Tons of candles, hundreds of homemade items that I actually make with my own 2 hands. So you've got lotions, candles. The most popular product that we have here that is homemade is called Witch's Kisses Plumping Lip Balm. It is our hottest seller, both online and in the store. It is a strawberry mint flavor with a little menthol added in that gives it the tingling effect and makes your lips plump, and everyone really, really loves that strawberry flavor. I have customers come in about once a week because they have to have more, or their best friend stole it, or their daughter stole it, so it's very popular.
It's Audrey Markowitz, and I'm here at the Artisan Store at the Brewery Arts Center in Carson City. What a great place to come and find that unique gift for that person that's hard to buy for, or you don't have a size for, you don't really know what they like. You can find something here that will not only fit your pocketbook in terms of how much you want to spend, but find something that will be very unique and very special, and that you won't find in a department store or any place else. One of the many unique and special things about the Artisan Store here is that we, in our premises, have the Foodies Bistro, which is a wonderful cafe with delicious food. And what a treat it is to be able for our customers to come in and look around at the beautiful art, and while they're thinking about, should I buy this scarf or should I buy this purse, they can sit down and have a delicious panini or a salad and enjoy a cup of coffee, and in the evening when we're open, a glass of wine while they're making their choices. And so I think that's a very unique marriage of the cafe and this Artisan Store. Very, very special, and that's why I think it's a gem here in Carson City. The Artisan Store is located at the Brewery Arts Center in Carson City on the corner of King and Division Streets in Carson City. Truly a unique and wonderful place, what I personally call a gem. Before you shoot.
Youth reporter Kit is always on the lookout for kids in Carson City with interesting interests or hobbies. Here, she talks with a current speech and debate contestant about her interests on this week's Capital Kids segment.
Hi, this is Kit, reporter for Carson TV, and today we will be reporting for Capital Kids. I'm here with Leah Gifford, and she's going to tell me about speech and debate. So, Leah, tell me a little about this speech and debate and your role in it.
I am on the CVMS team, Carson Valley Middle School. Our school and Powaloo Middle School are the only middle schools that compete in our district, which is divided between Northern Nevada and Southern Nevada. So we compete against everyone in Northern Nevada.
That is very impressive. So tell me, what are some things that you do?
Just in a small room with like 5 or 6 other people that you're competing against and a judge. There are different events that you can compete in. There's Panel A and Panel B, which alter each month. This last tournament was a Panel A, where my friend Maddie Ashbaugh and I did a duo interpretation.
That is very interesting. So, a little birdie whispered to me that you and your friend Maddie have won an award for this event. Tell me what that was, and tell me what it felt like.
Yes, we got first place for our duo interpretation in novice division. It was amazing.
That is just so neat, because you're really putting yourself out there. I just wish you good luck for the next events you have. Thank you, Leah.
Thank you.
This is Kit, reporter for Carson TV with Capital Kids.
Shop Small is a collaborative of over 12 small businesses in the area. We recently spoke with Shop Small coordinator Alicia, and here she explains the events that they have planned.
Hey! Well, Shop Small Northern Nevada is a PR firm that brings small business out, gives them a storefront if they don't have a storefront, and we help promote the small business. Our goal is to promote small business to bring back the economy. There will be a vendor event with about 10 to 15 vendors showing their businesses, and we're going to have a Halloween theme, trick-or-treating for the kids, maybe a little ghost house. October 25th out in Dayton at Back on the Rack Thrift and Quilters Mercantile parking lot.
A drive-by shooting is scheduled to take place in Carson City, but there's no need to call the sheriff. Friday, October 24th from 2 to 6 p.m., Carson City Health and Human Services will offer their 11th free flu vaccination clinic at the Carson City Corporate Yard, located at 3303 Butteye Way. This annual drive-through flu event helps to keep our community safe from the flu and also serves as an emergency preparedness exercise for the health department. A new Nevada Day event is coming to Carson City. A limited number of tickets are available for the Steampunk Ball, a costume fundraiser for ages 18 plus at the Carson Nugget Ballroom on October 31st from 7 to midnight. The event's theme combines the formality of old-time nostalgia with a light-hearted science fiction twist. High-energy dance music by Nevada's Rock and Roll Rebels, a no-host bar, sweet treats, and a costume contest with prizes are sure to make for a fun evening. Tickets are available online at steampunk.nevadaday.com or at the Nevada Day store on Telegraph Street. The Foundation for the Betterment of Carson City Parks and Recreation will present special recognition awards for 2014 recipients in a ceremony on Tuesday, October 21st at the monument entrance to the Marv Tejera Pavilion in Mills Park. The awards will be presented to Volunteers of the Year Rex Jennings and Donna Emberson, Organization of the Year, the Carson City Redevelopment Authority Citizens Committee, Business of the Year, Sign Pro, owned by Steve Reynolds, and this year the foundation will present a special one-time special recognition award to former Mayor Marv Tejera and his two sons, Alan and Matt, for their involvement in the promotion of youth sports in Carson City. Each recipient's name will be placed on the monument in Mills Park. As part of the Brewery Arts Center's Western History Live series and in honor of Nevada's sesquicentennial, Diana Marie DeBorges will present Sarah Winnemucca, an important figure in Nevada history. Additionally, Chris Bayer will portray Lucky Bill in a one-act play entitled The Major and the Gambler. For performance information, visit breweryarts.org. Many additional events have been planned for Nevada's 150th celebration. Too many for us to cover all of them, but we have compiled a list for you to plan from. Please watch this list throughout the week on Carson TV and catch it right here after our show. Thank you for watching this week's edition of Carson TV News, your source for Nevada's capital city news. I'm Courtney Bloomer. We'll see you next week.